Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at ChicnScratch, and this is the project we're making today. This is week 2 of the 12 weeks of Halloween. So let me show you how this works. It opens up like that. It has a Velcro dot. And it has 2 compartments inside here, so you can fit lots of candy in there. And again, it just closes with a Velcro dot. Okay, so we've got a 9x9 piece of designer series paper. Not a lot of supplies today, and then some basic white cardstock. I've gone ahead and cut out this layer right here with the nested essential dies. So we'll go ahead and get our stamping done, and then we'll make the box. So we're going to stamp the cat and the greeting, and this is from the Bag of Bones stamp set. We used this last week as well. This will be available on September 6th if you're interested in purchasing it. Okay, Memento ink. And then we're going to stamp the cat just on this scrap piece of paper. So we're going to die cut the cat now. So I've got my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. These are the dies that we're using today, and I've already used those 3. I've done the die cutting for the moon, the stars, and the bats. Already did that. So we're just going to do the cat. Let's see. Hopefully that's straight. Okay, we'll set our images aside for now, and then let's make the box. This will have a box template over on my website, and this is how it looks right now. Okay, so for this box, you're going to actually need your paper trimmer to do the scoring. We normally use the Simply Scored scoring tool, but for this project, you're going to need your paper trimmer because we're going to be using 16ths instead of 8ths, okay? So on one side of, because they're both sides measure 9x9, right? See, 9x9. So on one side, you're going to score at 2 3/16. So the 3/16 is the small mark. Let's see. Well, let me tell you how to count that. So on your paper trimmer, I'm going to show you this really quick. So I said you need to score at 2 3/16. Let me get a pointer really quick. Let's see. So in between the 2 and the 3, there are 15 lines. So if you count the lines, 1, 2, 3, that's the 3/16. If you count the large lines in between the 2 and the 3, that's the 8ths. So like this is 2 1/8, 2 1/4, 2 3/8, 2 1/2, 2 5/8, 2 3/4, 2 7/8. But if you count the small lines, then you've got 1/16, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 15/16. So that 3/16 is the small mark before the 2 1/4, okay? So for those of you that already know that, sorry about that, but we do have new paper crafters being born every day, and we have to show them how to use 16ths. I didn't even know 16ths until I started paper crafting. Okay, so 2 3/16, and then we're going to turn this and do it on the other side, so parallel to it. So 2 3/16. Now on the opposite 9-inch side, you're going to score it at 1/2 inch, and I'm going to use the 1/2 inch over here because it's a little bit easier to do it and to see it. So 1/2 inch, and then now I'm going to turn it and put the 1/2 inch over here, and I'm going to score at 2 1/2. Now we want to work on this side of the box. So I'm going to turn it again and I'm going to score it at 2 1/4 and 4 1/4. Okay, so we're going to fold on those score lines and burnish with our bone folder. Okay, so you want to place this 1/2 inch section up here at the top, and we're going to start down here at the bottom. So we're going to cut up to this first score line here with our scissors. I can see that line a little bit better on the inside pattern of the paper. Okay, now we want to flip it. So now this is up here at the top, and we're going to cut from here all the way to there. You could do this on your paper trimmer if you wanted to, since it's just a straight line. Okay, this is a pretty simple box to make, so it looks a little complicated, but it's actually not. So now, let me show you how this is going to work. We're going to put adhesive on this piece here, and that's going to fold in like that. We're going to put adhesive on here, and that's going to fold in. Well, let's just go ahead and do it because it's a little complicated. Okay, so I'm going to start okay. There's that. And now we got to do this one. Okay, see how that works, just like that. And then now you're going to add adhesive. Let me get my template real quick and see where we're adding this. So now we want to add the front panel here. So we're going to add adhesive there. And I like to do one box at a time. So just kind of fold that down. Okay, now there's that. Now we want to do this part here. And I'm going to fold that down just to get that out of the way. And there's our 2 compartments, okay? So now this just folds over just like that. So we're just going to add our Velcro dot right there. I use 3/8 of an inch Velcro dots. I get these on Amazon. I do have the link if you want that. And let's see. Just going to peel one off. Whoops. And attach it right there. Now it is best if you put something in here so that when you go to attach the Velcro dot, you don't actually rip your paper. I don't have anything here right now, so I'm just going to hope for the best. So now we're going to add the Happy Halloween, and I'm just going to use my liquid glue. Okay, so now we need to add the rest of the items. So we're going to use a smear of liquid glue. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to add the bats. Okay, that's in the wrong spot. It's a good thing this stuff dries clear, right? Okay, now we're going to add the moon. I'm going to use a mini dimensional to add the cat. I like to add the cat before the stars. And then now a couple stars and we'll be done. Well, we got the ribbon, so don't forget the ribbon. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? Whoops. And this is upside down. Okay, so now we have our copper clay ribbon. Yeah, copper clay. There is Cajun Craze on here, but I chose to use the new color, which is copper clay. It's one of the new in colors this year. Yeah, so okay, and we're going to add that right there with a mini glue dot. Okay, so here's the chick candy for this week. This is a fabric basket that I made. It's got adhesive inside here, tear and tape, dimensionals, mini glue dots, and liquid glue. The way you enter to win this basket is you get one entry for every $25 that you order between August 17th and August 23rd, 2023. Also, you can leave a comment on this blog post over on my blog, and you'll also receive another entry, okay? And I will announce the winner for the next one on my blog. So not in the video, but on my blog, okay? Each week, all 12 weeks, we're going to be giving away Halloween chick candy, okay? So that wraps up this project. Let's open it up and again look at the inside. Yeah, a pretty nice size box. It measures 4.5 by 2.25, and the width is 2 inches. Is that right? Yeah, 2 inches. Okay, if you need anything, let me know. Thanks so much. Have a great day.